Why do headlines like "Global Crisis Looms" or "Deadly Virus Spreads" instantly grab our attention? Research shows our brains are wired to prioritize negative information, a survival mechanism dating back to our ancestors who needed to detect threats swiftly. This scene visually contrasts neutral and alarming headlines to demonstrate their disproportionate impact. For early humans, overlooking a rustling bush could mean death. Our brains evolved to prioritize potential dangers, a trait called negativity bias. Studies confirm we recall negative experiences more vividly than positive ones. This scene uses animations of prehistoric humans reacting to environmental threats to illustrate how this bias ensured survival. fMRI studies show the amygdala, our brain's threat detector, lights up 60% more when processing negative stimuli versus positive. This scene overlays a live-action brain scan with flashing amygdala activity as subjects view disturbing images, proving negativity's neural dominance. Even fleeting exposure to bad news triggers cortisol release, priming us for fight or flight. News algorithms prioritize engagement over truth. Negative articles generate 30% more clicks and shares, fueling ad revenue. This scene reveals a mock newsroom dashboard where editors select stories based on anger and fear metrics. Graphs compare viral potential. A political scandal outperforms a scientific breakthrough by 5 to 1. Infinite scroll features exploit our negativity bias by serving increasingly alarming content. Eye tracking studies show users linger 40% longer on negative posts. This scene animates dopamine spikes as a finger swipes past disaster updates, creating a Skinner box effect. The algorithm learns more outrage equals more retention. Repeated exposure to negativity breeds emotional numbness. A 2022 study had subjects consume negative news for 30 minutes daily. Within 2 weeks, their empathy scores dropped 25%. This scene contrasts MRI scans before-after the experiment, showing reduced amygdala response to new tragedies as the brain adapts to constant alarm. Chronic negativity exposure elevates stress hormones. Blood tests reveal 68% higher cortisol levels in heavy news consumers versus light. This scene visualizes cortisol molecules flooding a bloodstream, linking to insomnia and weakened immunity. Animated charts show a 20% increase in anxiety disorders since 2010, paralleling smartphone news consumption. Neuroscience suggests balancing negative inputs with positive ones at a 3-to-1 ratio. This scene demonstrates practical tools: apps that filter catastrophic news, scheduled news fasts, and subscribing to solution-focused outlets. A before-after poll shows participants reporting 40% less anxiety after implementing these changes for 1 month. Pioneering media outlets now report crises with solution context, e.g., pairing hurricane coverage with disaster preparedness tips. Viewers of such content show 35% higher engagement in constructive actions versus passive worry. This scene showcases a redesigned news broadcast where the anchor presents problems alongside expert-backed responses. We began by asking why negativity dominates. The answer lies in biology, hijacked by technology, but awareness breaks the spell. This closing scene recycles Scene 1's headlines, now framed alongside positive developments: economy rebounds, vaccine breakthrough. The takeaway? Survival instincts served our ancestors. Conscious curation serves us now.